This also this way we can know this should be Soul Hoarder. So far so good. You usually don't need 2 Soul Hoarder. Let me update the deck list real quick. Alright, that's done. Is this hand keepable? It's decent. Oh, Burn. The Fun Police. Jesus Christ. I haven't played against Burn in a while. The Fun Police is back. They let us have our fun. They're like, okay, okay. You had your fun. Let's see. I guess I'll play Wall first. Please, they don't have a very good draw. Is that spell color just gonna be the nuts for me? It is kind of a soft lock. If you get Teferi in play, spell color and ephemerate, you get to counter the spells forever. Wait, what? I think I was about to cast spell color. That would have been bad. Force of negation, focus chat. Alright, that's probably decent. Let's see the Get Smart list. I missed it. Oh, sideboard. Thought he had no expensive card and all cheap cards. Big Al Sweeney, I'm sorry if I missed you discussing this already, but what are the explanations behind the changes from your challenge finals list? Well, the challenge was old format. The big one is I'm down to 4 and have 3 cards in hand. Jesus Christ. The big ones were playing Noble Hire because there's not too many red decks right now, so I figured that might be good. Yeah, that's basically it. Alright, I'm kind of screwed here. I think maybe I need to try and get a bit, push my luck a bit here. Ephemerate main phase. Need to make some land drops, I feel. I get 2 draw to force of negation, maybe 3 draw. Is spell caller gonna do it? No, I have to tap out now, I think. I need to try and get some more lands. But all my lands are fetch lands anyways. I don't know. It's... Okay. I got there somehow. Basic for the win. It's the first step. I'm not out of the wood. Now I need to draw force of negation. Okay, that's not bad. I'll accept basic island. Sounds like Harry built his deck terribly, Get Smart. But basically, Big Al Sweeney, I'm also just trying a lot of cards all the time. Because it's more fun and it's more interesting. Alright, I mean, I guess I have a 2-turn clock. Dude, the spell caller is being game winning here. Alright, let's see. Let's see. That's 7. So I'm gonna kill them. So I'm basically looking for force of negation. So I want to maximize card draw. I guess maximizing card draw just means going coiling Oracle, right? Oracle, Ice Fang, and then either I draw Force or... It's unfortunate. They can just kill the spell queller too. Can I protect my spell queller? I can't. That sucks. Oh, I suppose to just witness ephemerate. Oh, that was a punt. Now all I have to do is kill my spell queller. Well, nothing I can do about it now. I just have 2 more draw steps, I guess, to draw Force of Negation. Come on, Force, please. Ephemerate. Nope. Alright. I think I messed up big time. To be fair, they don't have that many. I mean, besides lightning bolts, they might have searing blades, but they need a land for that. So if they actually don't draw a land, I might be in business. Force. Damn. Looks like I might have punted this game. No land, no land, no land, no land, no land, no land, no land. No! I'm so dumb. All I had to do was witness ephemerate. I forgot they could just kill the spell queller. Oh. Spell queller was good. Pilot was bad. User error.
He chose poor.
Blinking the spell queller still loses? Why is that? Why does blinking the spell queller still loses? Both triggers go on the stack at the same time. So it's a non-bow? The spell isn't on the stack when the spell queller comes back. Oh. Okay. Well, I don't feel so bad anymore, I guess. On a side note, Glenarron Dragmage is probably really nice against them. What is not nice against them? Let's see. Rayman is probably not nice against them. Watcher is probably not that bad. It actually trades with a 2/2. I think Teferi's going to be really good. I think Witness probably a bit slow. You needed to try and hit Force off Ephemerate. Yeah, but if I go Witness Ephemerate, that actually draws me less cards than just playing 2 cantrip dudes, I think. So I guess I would guess I played it the right way. I just have no idea how the rules of Magic work. Nothing new here. What do I trim? I kind of like all my cards. And I kind of want max answers to Eidolon is a stone nightmare. Eidolon is just really hard to beat. Maybe Ice Fan Coddle is actually bad in this matchup. Reflector. Yeah, Reflector's alright. Probably don't need 2 deputies and a reflector. Could trim a soul herder too. Teferi, I think Teferi's good against burn. I could be wrong. I feel like just them having to play all on their turn is pretty good. Is Hierarch good? I think Hierarch is good, yeah. I feel like I need to cut a free drop though. Maybe just deputy has to go. Kills their suspense spells, yeah, that too. Well, they're not gonna spend when you have Teferi in play, but you could get them. You could get 1 Rift Bolt in the game. Too many good cards, too many cooks. Yeah, I have way too many free drops. Well. Breeding Pool, Forest, Prairie Stream tapped. I'll keep. We're gonna go Prairie Stream, Forest, Breeding Pool, Forest. I don't think there's... Against burn, you almost never want to take 2 from your land. Deputy is way worse than Reflector Mage from a burn player. Okay. Why don't you play Blue-White Stoneforge? Isn't it just much better? I don't know, bud. I don't know what's much better. That's why I was supposed to play Prairie Stream. I go Prairie Stream into Breeding Pool. Actually, that's not true. I kind of have to save Path for Eidolon. Or else I just lose. This is kind of an awkward mana draw. This version is really weak to burn. Very few Knights of Autumn. Come on, basic planes. Alright, kind of basic planes. It's just different decks. Logging Kong. I don't know. I haven't played Blue White Stoneforge much. Just different decks. This deck's just a lot of fun though. I plan on playing Blue White Stoneforge anytime soon. Not really. Yikes. GG. Did not. Deputy of Detention on top. That's kind of funny. Ooh, Knight of Autumn on top. Alright, I can live with that. We might have outs. We might not be completely dead. We're in a really bad shape though. If you want a more versatile Time Warp, Primal Command can reset their draw by putting a land on top every turn. Think about it. I like my blue cards in this deck. Oh damn, the basic planes kind of screws me now. I really want to be able to bling this knight, but I guess I'll just have to get it back with Witness. Weather the Storm against Burn, yeah, that's one of the best cards you can have if you want cards specifically for Burn. Damn. To be fair, they didn't even need a 1-drop to beat me in game 1, didn't even matter. This is a freaking nightmare. You know what's really good against Burn? Unsettled Mariner. Voice of Resurgence is probably not bad either.
Modern streamer Pog.
The Great Stew. Glad you enjoyed the modern content. Thanks for the support, bud. Well, I guess I'll start chumping. You just Thrak Tusk. That's basically it. Joke matchup. I run crazier games against Burn. Not today though. I think that Soul Herder instead of a Spellcaller might have been good this game. Should have put Batterskull in play. Did I even get to 5 mana? I guess I did. Yeah, Stoneforge Batterskull would have been good this game. Level higher keeps being great though. It's constant. Mr. Sister. Kitchen Finks. Yeah, I'm really low on life gain right now. Kitchen Finks seems pretty solid. Chalice for 1, sure. I think I'm scared. I guess I'll just get a witness, basic maybe. This is looking pretty good to have to use your spare guy to play chalice. That's probably not gonna be too big of a deal. Is this killing the hat or the player? Come on. You already know the answer to that question. It was never the hat. Blood, moon, blood, moon, blood, moon, blood, moon. Every yellowhat 5/0 was that the hat stores magical energy into the hat, allowing the hat to increase positive RNG and reduce punting. However, the effects of the hat are nullified by the right armor. That's pretty good. You a writer, Skrigon? What does that do already? Wild stuff. I think it would have been so different with that hierarch. Basically cast a 1 mana time walk. No big deal. If I overthrow, I'll play a much better list. First I'll drop if I go to. But we're playing against Red Prison, so our chances are slim to none. Red Prison's probably fine. Especially if they're playing Karn. Karn's a good card. Would I cut the Time Warp because I want to try different cards, but I think Time Warp is good. And I think Jace is good and Venser is good. We're just trying a bunch of different cards. Well, that would have been pretty nice against the burn deck. Let's see. Don't have 1 card left. That was probably not the play. Definitely played Teferi first, but even beyond that, could have gotten Backdaughter Witness first. I think this is fine actually. It's probably good. Just gonna plus Teferi. Maybe next round bounce the Chalice of the Void. Let's see what opponent has. 2 cards in hand. Draw off Chandra. Still don't really know what that does. 7/4 trample haste. Whenever it attacks, you create 2 free 2 colorless horror token. Okay. I'm not sure I've ever seen that card transform. Maybe in testing. No, Stoneforge, no. How have people done? Anyone been playing Stoneforge decks, and how are they doing against the burn decks? Smasher? I did not expect Smasher. Okay, it's not a big deal though. I really did not expect Eldrazi. Yeah, it makes sense to have all the colorless lands. Tapping was Teferi is nice. Let's see, what should we do? A bit short on white mana. Um, Alright, I think Chalice is worth countering. I'll just pap the Smasher and then Spellcaller the Chalice. Any verdict about SFM being viable in Modern? Definitely seem viable. We'll see how it really ends up. Pagan says Battle Skull too slow. Mr. Rep says depend a lot on your shell, but SFM helps to close the door on like turn 6. SFM dies to Blaze has been my experience. That's what I would think. That's what I was telling people, was that just theorizing. Your SFM never survives against burn and you're dead before you can cast your Batter Skull or the whole Skull's Crack for it, yeah. I guess people are playing more Skull's Crack now. So you're saying that if I Ephemerate Spellcaller it does nothing? Oh, but their play's terrible. Okay, you get a Chalice on 0. Oh no, that's not how the card works. I'm dumb. Lol. I was thinking of Deputy of Detention. What a fish. Oh no, it does come back as a Chalice for 0. I was thinking they get to cast it again, so they get... But yeah, no, it is... Yeah, that was not the best Dismember ever. Not the most useful one. Oh no, there's Teferi in play. Duh. Yeah, someone pointed it out. I forgot. It's the first time I played that interaction. Alright, I'll keep Ephemerate up, I guess. Or maybe I'll just cast it after combat. Ephemerate would have tugged Dismember. Yeah, I could have, right? Yeah. Could have used Ephemerate. I kind of want to kill the thingy though. Alright, they have no cards in hand. I'm at 13. I have it all. Alright. Smasher, Chandra, some artifacts, some non-artifacts. Spell Snare, they have Mind, they have a lot. It also counters Chess for 1. I think I'm gonna board out Path. Maybe trim an Ephemerate. Might not need to trim an Ephemerate. Rayman seems okay-ish. I want all my Chalice answers. Spell Snare seems kind of nice on the draw. They have Rebel Master? Yeah, they played Reality Smasher. Who knows what they have? Purge has to be good, right? But if they play Smasher, they probably play Thought-Knots here as well. So maybe Purge is not that good. Spreading Sea sideboard. I saw Zanzayed was playing that the other day. I don't like it. Seems too low impact. They just play lands, play an Oblivion Stone, blow everything up. I mean, you can deal as Oblivion Stone, but I could be wrong. Rejection. They had a lot of targets. I also don't want to top deck 1 mana cards when they already have chess and play. You guys think Rejection's just awesome? I don't know. I'm a bit wary of bringing in Rejection and Celestial Purge. I just don't want to have the wrong removal at the wrong time and get ran over. Whereas Deputy of Detention, all that stuff. So good against them. Yeah, they do have Smasher. I don't think Smasher is that big of a deal, honestly. I think I'm going to keep it nice and clean. Keep in my versatile cards. Not try and guess what, yeah. It's stuff, sideboarding stuff. We didn't see too much. We don't need to have Rattle Master and Eldrazi or just Eldrazi. Ooh, 5 lands. I'll get rid of one hierarch since they might play Chalice for 2 on turn 1, Chalice for 1 on turn 2. Maybe even turn 0. Easy. Should have brought in rejection. It would have been awkward. I'd have had to hold like blue on turn 1, Vista, and play hierarch on turn 2. Well, Rayman Magoose, what do you think? Oh man, that's tough. Okay, good beats. We're still in it though. We've got game. He's got game. You got game. What do you think about what the remand? Alright, the little soul herder here. I'll accept ephemerate. Oh, now I hate all the lands. Now this is... Wait, did I not play... No, I played a land. I just got ran over. Let's see, this is gonna die. I'm gonna get the card during their turn. Okay, I'm at 13. I'm gonna take 9. I'm gonna go down to 4. I need to top deck something. I guess I'll take Reflector Mage. I'll turn on the fan. I wonder if they're just playing that land for fear factor. What else does it do? Oh, target creature gains haste until end of turn. Okay. I'm dumb. I forgot I had other decks then trying to combine. Are they gonna play another spell? Did you know about the remand? What did I reveal? I revealed Deputy. Alright, no gamble, no future. I guess maybe I have to start blocking. Play a spell, please. Post-combat smasher, what was that about? Mr. Sister? That is... What were they playing around? Cryptic Command, I guess? Okay, maybe Cryptic Command. Are they gonna play around Cryptic Command again, though? Probably not. Maybe they'll play around Cryptic Command again. Not sure what's going on here. Why did they play pre-combat last turn and why do they play pre-combat now? It's kind of confusing. Alright, you know what? Maybe rejection's not all that bad. I think these force of negations can go. People are probably wondering why I have all these cards in my board. Don't ask. Hey Scotty, we're trying different cards. Venster has my stamp of approval though. Venser can be a bit underwhelming for a 4-mana card. But it can also be completely broken. I'm ready for the turn 2 Thought-Knots here. Are they mulliganing to 5? I wonder if they have Blood Moon. I'll get basic forest, basic island, I think. Then I can get prairie stream or temple garden if I need to, maybe. Oh, you're right, they're playing Eldrazi Temple, probably not playing Blood Moon. Also, just having Blood Moon against me on the draw seems like a big mistake. Yeah, probably fetching the wrong lands, oh well. Alright, here's the Chalice. I guess I should just say go. We testing every band card? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much just... I'm not gonna counter that, why not? Slow them down. The fairy would be nice here. Alright, they're not doing much. They did mulligan to 5, so that might explain why they're not doing much. They might have a braids. That's fine. I think this game's going well. Remember when I sideboarded horrendously and didn't bring in Disdainful Stroke in rejection, and then I just lost to Thought-Knot Seers and Smashers? Hazy McNasty. Jesus Christ. Open just has it all. In between the cracks. Chalice for 1. No big deal. Keep mispronouncing opponent. What, the intonation? Yeah. Let's see.
Opponents.
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 Opponents. Opponents.
Opponents. Opponents. Thank you. Yeah, it's tough. So there's a few words where I just have...
Hello and welcome everyone, this is Minu at Anglerlink.
What the hell?
Today we're going to look at some differences in American English and British English pronunciation.
6 million views.
In order to do
Opponents. My opponent. Opponent. Who needs English after Brexit anyways? We were talking about that yesterday at dinner with my friends. Well, mostly they were talking about it and I was listening. Spoiler alert, the Brits are kind of screwed. My friend was actually saying they might try to... Because there's also the problem with Ireland and... Does this deal to Planeswalker too? No, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. I don't know. Because they're kind of, I think they're kind of dragging Ireland and Scotland with them. And they say they could like maybe change one of the rules and remove England from the UK. Something like that, and then keep, I don't know, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of crazy. Can't even imagine having to deal with it, and... KG, thanks. To my mom, she's been speaking to me English since I was a baby, since the day I was born. Scotty Magic UK says it's just an utter mess, send help. I think we're doing the opposite.
Hars Doosties. Hars Doosties. What a dilucis Hardoosties.
Hors d'oeuvres. But Samantha wanted hors d'oeuvres. Oh, it's Sebastian. Why is Sebastian playing Modern? Is he going anywhere? You got a Modern tournament, bud? Alright, I'll keep this hand. Why's Sebastian gonna be playing in Modern? Why does he likes to play blue-white control? This hand is kind of ebb like against blue-white control actually. You want a 2-drop. I mean counters are nice, but he's probably playing Steam Vents. What's up with Steam Vents?
Shayna, they bought their tickets. They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash.
Brexit. Actually, I don't think they did know. Not most of them anyways. Icefaring. Seb! Why are we spamming Seb in chat? What's going on here? I didn't picture Sebastian for a Storm player. I feel like there's gotta be some spice. Fiery Iceland, is that stock in Storm now, or is that the spice? Jeez. Should I just start forcing left and right instead of having to discard? Don't force slides. Maybe I need to be more positive. Maybe I need to assume I'm gonna draw land. I mean, it's not like they have one spell I really need to force. Alright, we're in deep chat. We're committed. Here goes nothing. I really don't want that slide of hand to resolve. Yeah, we won't be discarding 2 hand sides. Jesus Christ. So this is a non-bow, right? I like actively screw myself if I play Soul Herder. Ah, this is awful. Oh no, it's a May. I'm dumb. Yeah. I was like, since yeah, they always make these abilities May now. No. Well, if we ever draw green, we're kind of in business. We can just play a force every turn and be, as someone was saying, a force to be reckoned with. We've got an LSVF fan in chat. The puns are real. All right, I'll probably lose the game next turn. We'll see. If I don't, though. Sebastian's powerful wizard. He's also not very lucky whenever I play against him. I feel like I always beat him, but maybe not. Maybe I just have selective memory. Gifts? Does he win if he has gifts here? Doesn't. This is good enough, right? That's just game. Yeah. I know it was reasonable to fight over the stuff. That's usually how I play the game, but obviously if I knew I was going to draw a land, I would have played differently. Maybe yeah, overestimates ability of Storm to dealing with force of negations and stuff. We've got some cool ones. Let's see. Let's see. Too many free drops as usual. They might have Arya. But if they do, oh well. I actually have decent odds to Arya. So I'm not sure about that spell queller, it's so expensive. You guys enjoyed the pitching force to force, yeah? Alright, I'll do something I'm not a fan of doing, but I guess I'll just cut a couple walls. Yeah, we might have to start playing Weather the Storm in the sideboard. Beats Storm, beats Burn. I like that card. I like that card a lot. I don't know how many he ended up playing at the PT, but I kind of harped on Edgar for him to play at least one Weather the Storm. Our hands have been pretty awkward. What should I get rid of? Probably just Force of Negation. Maybe Ashiok. Not too sure. I should have played that one on turn 1 actually. Knife Federal Basic Forest. I guess I don't have a 2-drop. Never mind. With Death Keep Force. I have 4 Force in my deck. I think Surgical is really good against them. Surgical Witness. Like, 1 Force doesn't do a ton against them. And I'm already on the mulligan. That's gonna play Eternal Witness. Rayman, aka Time Walk. We lost to Storm the other day. I think we're better prepared this time. 1 on top. I'll do Witness again. Tapped out. Lure him in the false sense of let's see if that Surgical is good enough. So I guess maybe I should have kept Force over Ashiok. I had kind of big plans for that Ashiok. Maybe it was a bit too hard on the mana though. Oh. Looks like that worked out for us. Probably has Rayman in hand again. I'm gonna try Surgical Rayman. Let's see what's cooking. Can he have killed me last turn? Why didn't he go for the kill? No, Surgical is fine. I get to see his hand. Know what I'm supposed to do. He has a Spell Pierce. He didn't bring in any of the weird stuff. He didn't bring in empty. He didn't bring in any. Oh, he has 1 Rapiel. Desperate Ritual, Manamorphose. He was worried about Force. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Ashiok seems pretty good, right? He can't search. Also, he has Dismember up. The question is... The question is, do you have another fetch land to in hand? I can't remember. Question is, do we do -1? We know he has so Manamorphose, Ritual. Oh, he can just cast it in response. But if he does that, I just exile the graveyard. I can mill myself. What if I just mill both grape shots? Why would I mill myself? Just have more targets for witness? You know the graveyard is exiled, right? After I milled them? Just gonna mill them. I don't think I'm gonna be blinking a witness anytime soon, and it immediately exiles just as fast as you need to discard 2 Bazaar. Discard 3 cards immediately. I have a local tournament this weekend. You think that noble version is better? I think so, unless you know for a fact that your local meta has... I was gonna say a lot of burn, but even against burn, Hark's not that bad, honestly. Looks like he decided that he couldn't cast gifts. Oh. Wow, he owned me. The drew the one. No, that's not the problem. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, yeah, if I minus now, then he gifts after. No, he couldn't gifts anymore. Why did I not minus right away? I guess it was just. I was like, oh, he has mana and his mana pool might as well. Say go. And. Well, that sucks. Now we just lose. Yeah. I think we lose anyways. They don't really need a graveyard. And our draws were pretty heinous both games. I wouldn't feel too bad about this matchup with this version. It was 4/4 negation, the extra spell snare, the remand, the little extra bits. Even the spell caller is kind of good. Alright, GG's. The mana has been really bad for some reason. I have the same... Maybe I need a 4th duel. Or maybe I'm just getting really unlucky. Keggers? Ooh. Well, John Dorino. Junt action. Ram's pretty great against Junts. What do you have going on for your Urza matchup? You nickel and dime them. Deputy helps not getting comboed. I'm drawing like a lot of weird cards here. Or a different card, not super weird, but... Usually you have like a deputy or 2, sometimes a knight. Force of negation slows them down a bit. I played the wrong land on turn 1. Well, once again... Never mind, that's not true. I can just get basic planes if I want to. Upkeep. Tank. Okay. That was a good draw. Blue card. Might come in handy. Has the Ice Fang been worth the damage and mana base? I didn't try without it. You actually want to play a lot of basics so you don't take too much damage from your land. No, Ice Fang is good. Ice Fang's very good. The instant speed is important in some matchups. The Death Touch is important in some matchups. The flying is important in some matchups. It's good. Alright, we get to hurt some souls. They can't even Fatal Push or Lightning Bolt with the mana they have. I guess they could fail to push a Wall of Blossom, that's not true. Allied. You can play more dual lands even with Ice Fang. Target player sacrifices a creature. That's fine, right? I don't care at all. I'd rather counter to spot the next one. If they have another one. Junt is scary, but has been a decent matchup overall. Turn 2 Ren and 6 is rough. You have Force. You can sometimes play around it, go like end of turn Ice Fang, untap Soul Herder, stuff like that. Alright, let's hope they don't have a fatal push. Keep getting back Ice Fangs, I guess. Seems good. Ice Fang and Force. Opens in the tank. Opens still in the tank. The Force Luke. Magoose says, I wanted to see Jund players being stomped and drowned in value. It feels good. What do you have against Jund players? They're out there. They're like us fighting the fair fight. Do I still care about that cards? Kind of medium care, but I'll use my cards to not fall behind. Just I can even rebuild even if they have a removal spell. I get to go Ice Fang, Soul Herder, Blink. Why not? Should I go for full greed? Full greed is Soul Herder, Ice Fang, Cuddle main phase. Seems good. It's not even that greedy. Because I'm getting back a Force. Mr. As lucky as Chapin. You know Chapin won the match, right? I wasted all my luck. Spellstar might be worth. Remian's pretty bad. Definitely don't want to cut any of the 2-drops. Deputy's probably not ideal. Spellcaller seems bad. Fairy's okay, it's okay against Bloodbraid. Force, I don't know, it's so tough. It doesn't seem like Force should be good against the Inquisition deck, but somehow it was. Like, it's really good when you're able to play your engine and protect the engine, and then you just get the card advantage back. It doesn't seem like it should be that good, though. Is the deck even good now with Tron being everywhere? It's pretty good against Tron. You make very good use of rejection and stroke after sideboard because you have Eternal Witness. So if you just draw one rejection, it can go a really, really long way. And game 1, you're an underdog, but you're okay. And against Eldrazi Tron, I think you're good too. Alright, you gotta keep. It's a bit risky, it's a bit weak against Scavenging Ooze. I think it's good enough.
Years ago, 9 all alone, trapped in my mind.
Dude, I love Chapin, but these songs, there's something else. Except for Jay's the Mind Sculpture one. This one's awesome. Jay's the Mind Sculpture, better than all. Jay's the Mind Sculpture. Dark Confident? People play that card? I kind of feel robbed. Smart, next level. Format's back to all mid-range. Just jam those Dark Confidence. No one's playing Gutshot and Avid Arts anymore. When will I be releasing my first album? I'm still working on it. Such hits as Ragga Ragga Ragavan, Ragga Ragga Ragavan, Ragga Ragga Ragavan. Maybe they don't have the 100 ticks for Ren. They played 2 Ren game 1. Maybe they don't have the 400 ticks. Snow-covered swamp. Alright, I can beat snow-covered swamp. I don't know about the other 6 cards they have in hand though. Yeah. Definitely not beating that one. That is just a better yeah, maybe I just really need to keep in 4/4 negation against the planeswalkers. Seems kind of counterintuitive against the Jund deck. Maybe that's how it's done. Joke's on you. I have a full house. Ephemerate full of snakes. Can this deck support double loop for Pendulum Click? It's kind of sketchy. The mana can be a bit sketch. I don't know that Pendulum Click is really what you want. I'm getting wrecked here. Completely and utterly wrecked. Alright, opening the tank with his own spell on the stack. Pippa Hands is just too good. Wake me up, doo doo. Just have to spew my ephemerates. Even though they're obviously gonna name snakes. Snakes on a plane. Alright, I have a plan now. Play with Rakdos and hope it makes up for the 7 billion cards. Ephemerate getting no targets feels bad, man. Glenolendron not being the most impressive. Not sure what 4-mana card would have done it for me here. Not too many. Alright, why don't you relax, opponent? Why don't you let me catch my breath here? Give me a chance. Barris Windler, thanks for the follow. Everyone else who followed the channel today, watching the stream for the first time maybe. Thank you and welcome. The face when you're so far behind and even Fractus is not enough. Not the right order, I know. Alright, let's see how much Season Pyro, and they have a Blood Red Elf in hand too. The value train just never stops. Quest Dove, thanks for the follow, or poof, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, thank you so much. Welcome to Sewer. Hope you keep enjoying the stream, and hope you enjoy the emotes too. I'm kind of proud of my emotes. Who has good emotes? We've talked about that before. Canister has some pretty good emotes. The Lily emotes are nice. The show emotes are... not too sure. Alright, I get it, opponent. You wrecked me. You literally picked me apart. Dismember me. Dismantle me. Lily has some great emotes, obviously.
Here's to 25 more.
Cheers, Burbrop. 25 and counting. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Quesdove says, I've learned so much from watching your stream. Keep up the great stream. Dude, thanks. What's the one thing that you learned that, like, I don't know, the coolest thing you learned, or like I'm putting you on the spot. You don't have to answer. I hate when people ask me these kinds of questions. I never know what to answer. Whenever there's something that comes to mind. Wow, D-Try just showing his excellent taste in the streamers. Streaming to my sub and Lily's stream. Or subbing to my stream and Lily's. Adam says I'll learn to check the lens for Dryad Arbor. Well, that's not from my stream. Trek says Yellowhat is a Japanese tire company. Trellon says time management. Spellcaller is good against Jaunt? I guess when you have 2 Teferi in your deck, Spellcaller is never that bad. Solon says better lucky than good. Wow. I've learned a lot about time management under frantic panic. Yeah, that's true. I learned that you can bring back Bridge was a relic of Progenitus. Oh yeah. My teammates were nice. They were trying to make me feel better after the match I timed out. They were like, oh, nice line in game 1, the relic, exiling the Bridge, getting it back with Skarn. But I mean, come on, if I'm playing this deck and I'm playing relic, I should know that stuff. Alright, they got the snake. Yeah, I mean, they kind of crushed me that game. Maybe Deputy? I always say how good Deputy is. I don't like these cards against John, but as long as you're not taking coming to play permanents, Deputy buys you a bit of time. Final Landra Archmage seems slow. I'm gonna try Spellcaller with the 2 Teferi. Lily says, I learned that Vamps is a good deck by watching this stream. Yeah, I did some grinding. I played for 3 hours this morning, getting to 300-ish rank. Hopefully that holds. I lost 20 spots in 5 hours. So according to my math, I should, if it keeps going that way, it means I should only lose about 200 ranks until the season ends. But I'm not sure I'm safe. I guess I'll see tomorrow morning. I learned that it's okay to punt so as long as you do push-ups. That was honestly the best rule I've made on that stream. I've learned the official stance on who has good emotes. I learned how to type monk-ass point right clock. I learned what the red clock looks like. Yeah, Erx, you seem like someone who snaps their decision. Good or bad. The Great Sue said, I learned how to dance. I don't dance on stream. The Terminus song. I've learned the magic of snap, cryptic, non-snap. Quesdove. Oh, Quesdove might have read. Number 1, best thing I learned from you is to be more patient with removal. Yeah. And I'm not even like, I still like rush it sometimes. Yeah. If you watch like Huey play, he's even more patient. Just actually best thing is learning how to kill opponent with 30 seconds left on the clock and a bunch of mopey beaters. What about removing all your stops and timing people out, and then them having call me a piece of shit in chat? That was one of the greatest moments of the stream. Do we have the clip? Can we relive that moment? I know there's the clip. I don't remember the command though. Oh yeah, and then we lose game 1 the next day because I forget. Or it's not even always the next day. Sometimes it's just the next match. I forget to put my stops back on. If you have to play a tournament tomorrow, will you play this list? No, we're trying a lot of cards, but if you stick around for the rest of the stream, I plan to just give my opinion, I guess, on what the optimal list looks like. I think I'm gonna go for Ice Fang here. This way, if they play Ren, I can start applying a tiny bit of pressure on it. Does that even make sense? If they play Ren, don't I just want to Wall of Blossoms and play anyways? That was questionable, actually. Share the clip. Let's see. I'll try and find it. Which one is it? Did someone find it? Did someone faster than me already find it? Is that the one? Whoever can discard. Okay, so I have 19 seconds left and they have 16. And I've removed all my stuff. Faster wins. that good internet, that fast internet paying off. Oh, classic. Classic motos. Just as Dr. Garfield intended. Oh man. Alright, I need a quick break. Wait, that was not the pretty sweet though. That's a classic on the Yellowhat stream. Definitely and they say I'm a slow player. Lol. Alright, that's not the one where they call me a piece of shit though. Oh, you found it? More frantic clicking. Dude, I'm gonna win this game. This is insane. This is insane. LOL. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece. What can I say? I'm a piece of shit, apparently. Was it the same shirt? I haven't worn that shirt in like forever, too. Ooh, sorry. A reflector mage probably does better, right? It's gotta be better. I love this shirt, but it's like, I don't wear it that much anymore. Oh no, that was the frog. That was the Kermit the Frog shirt. Now you can tell it's not the same green. Come on, chat. Get your stuff together. I never use F8. That's my biggest leak on Moto, I think. I don't use the F8 button. My biggest leak as a Magic player. I guess I'll be down. I was gonna Teferi minus, but maybe Spellcaller is better. I don't really care about Ooze just yet. Teferi's nice against Bloodbraid. Let's see. If I go Teferi minus, they could just play 2 spells. Or I'm just gonna say good. Ren and 6. Alright. That's not too bad. Wow. What a great draw. So if I bounce my Spellcaller, I just kill their spell, right? That seems pretty good. Could do that and then purge Dark Confidence. Or I could get greedy. Because if I Teferi minus Ooze and purge Confident, they need to kill Teferi and Spellcaller. What else can I do? I can purge Confident and Witness. I think getting Teferi in play is nice. Should I keep a blocker for Bloodbraid Elf? I guess I have Hierarch to block if I want to. I gotta also let them have Confident for 1 turn. Alright, I'm gonna attack with the spell color, I guess. I'm not sure that makes sense. Also didn't tap my mana. I guess I tapped my mana poorly. Maybe I'm supposed to attack with 2. What am I keeping the blocker? I might be hooked on the spell color Teferi interaction here. Just, especially with higher to spell color turn. Who's played Teferi spell color? Overrated? Outdated? I guess Bloodbraid Elf is awful for them. Alright, that's perfectly fine. Saffron Life Squares, it's great. I was gonna get back a spell caller, I think. AK the soft lock. Well, it looks like they're scooping. Alright, we're gonna get to fight for a winning record. This is not a Nassif 5-0. We got a bit unlucky against Sebastian, and we got paired against Burn. Those were, you know, fair losses. As steady KGB would say.
He beats me. Straight up. Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Thoughts on, like, is that even legal? Can I just stream rounders one day? That's probably not allowed, right? It's probably against you. They made the parts before when he goes, "Nyet, nyet," when they kind of want to beat him up. He beat me straight up. Pay him his money. Pay that man his money. This deck is sweet, but how do you beat goblins? You can kind of outvalue them and like get them with Deputy and Path and Witness. It's not an easy matchup. I like how sometimes people are, your deck looks good, but how do you beat insert random tier 20 modern deck that no one plays? Goblin's actually not tier 20, it's probably close to tier 1. Great deck, Gab, but what about Torpor Orb? Alright, Wall of Blossoms, play Hierarch. So what's the plan here? Because next turn I can go like Deputy, and when they play a Lotus Loom, get them in their upkeep, but does that even like stop them? They can probably kill me, cast stuff in their upkeep, right? Can I play blue-white control after this league? No, I'm going to sleep after this league. Sorry, bud. I usually do one stream. I'm not the fastest player. I usually do a league, sometimes a bit more when we have a poor. Alright, so they're getting a Lotus next turn. I think I'm just going to... I'm not going to be here this weekend, Kong. I'll be back on Monday night or Tuesday, sorry. Let's... Alright, I should ephemerate right now. I'm fishing for Force of Negation. Wow, that's another matchup where Teferi's just game over. Alright, we're probably gonna lose this. Are you playing the challenge tomorrow? One Shot doesn't even know which day of the week it is. It's technically we're already Friday. Alright, my bad. That's what I could have done. Have Deputy in play and then Blanket to get their unlife at some point. Alright, looks like we get some more draw steps. I'm assuming I'm gonna be able to find a counter spell. Monarchy has a Fern Noble. So I was thinking maybe if I draw Ephemerate of Wall of Blossom Blink, and then if I draw a counter spell of Ephemerate. Basically, for some reason, I decided that was more likely to happen than me just needing an extra mana this turn. Probably gonna get punished for it. Alright, let's see. Let's see. 6 mana. Yeah, definitely wish I had 1 more mana right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go Oracle, Deputy. Yeah. Okay. Do I take the unlife or the load? Huh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna make the same play of not playing Hierarch. Yeah, I can't force up negation, but I get a draw step. I didn't think they had... Yeah. But wait, so they don't have Ad Nauseam, right? Because that means they have Angel's Grace in hand. If they had Angel's Grace Ad Nauseam, I would be dead already. So I'm not too sure what's going on here. Blue card for the win? To lock it up? Nope. I don't think they have it. Oh, they can Ad Nauseam and then find, I'm dumb. Yeah. And now they find Angel's Grace. Yeah, I mean, I was dead either way. Because I didn't have the Force of Negation yet, right? I drew it of the Oracle. Had I known Force was my top card, I could have gone Witness. No, that's not even... Yeah, I could have gone Witness, Deputy. But I was trying to get closer to Force of Negation. They play multiple Pact of Negations main deck. Why did I forget that? I guess, yeah, I guess. They usually play free Pact was the 4th in the board. Okay. Seems kind of random to just have 3 and not 4. Maybe there's a good reason. Do they have Veil of Summer? Let's see their mana. They have a lot of gemstone mines and stuff. Do they always play that many gemstones? Okay, I don't think this is that bad of a matchup though, because I can get... They don't go off until turn 4, and I can get my engine going and already have some permission, so... I'm kind of hopeful. You know, I kind of... Does Ashok do anything? RIP. Ah, that's so loud, Trex. Maybe... That's not so loud. What song is that? It's called High Hopes for the Living. It's Panic at the Disco, I think. Alright, Path's not very good. Oh, I have Teferi in my deck too. Dude, how do I lose this matchup? Alright, real talk. Is Deputy actually... Ashok is decent? What does it stop? How do they search? Yeah, Snare is bad. I don't know. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking. No excuse. You want me to just try and mill their win? Don't they? They're gonna have the Lab Maniac after sideboard, no? Don't they? All right. Maybe rejections. I'm not gonna do that. You just cut the wall. I don't know if surgical is dead. I just won't do surgical, I guess. Surgical's only good if you can counter ad nauseam, yeah. And then half the time when I counter it, I'm gonna be exiling it, so I can't even surgical that. Yeah, Ashok seems kind of fun. This hand was close to being perfect. I don't like that that hand's just super reactive. Prairie Stream, Temple Garden, or Prairie Stream, Breeding Pool. This sounds very medium. I just realized Open's playing all foil. It's not as badass on Moto since fold cards are worth the same as non-fold cards. Yikes. And they have a Lotus on the stack. That's no good. I mean, double Disdainful Stroke could get them. Or Disdainful Stroke plus Force. Alright, I have 2 more turns to draw a cantrip creature. Nazis? Sure. Go nuts. Do I like the version with Noble better than the one without? Yeah, Noble has been really strong. Could just be the Moto metagame. Oh, they have the fancy lands. I wonder if Disdainful Stroke is just straight up bad against them. What can I draw? I can draw Damping Sphere. What else? Man, all my other sideboard cards would be good. Like Ceremonious Rejection would be really good. What do I wish I had right now that I boarded out? Deputy would okay. Wall would have been okay. Come on, Damping Sphere. Damn. Well, I'm assuming they have ad nauseam. We drew like real trash this league. I guess it's the deck. When you're playing 22 lands, 3 colors, you're gonna get some bad hands. I'm playing a lot of big. Is this like the real deal? Well, I'm glad you asked. Don't take my word for it. Maybe Frank Carson, he writes for Channel Fireball. You've heard of him? He talks about Soul Herder. Ben Soul Herder is the real deal. It's not coming. Why did I counter ad nauseum? Because they casted of Boseju, who shelters all. Frank said it. It is mathematically true. Man, I really didn't need to find out that Teferi plus Spellcaller was not a pipe dream. It was actually like a decent, like a realistic. Frozen Grave, but F Thoughtseize doesn't. Maybe I should have Mulligan.